steps to install laminate wood flooring. A complete guide installing wood laminate flooring is not as daunting as it may sound. By following the right steps, you can install the beauty of laminate flooring in any space. Here are the steps for installing a laminate wood floor. Step 1. Gather materials before wood laminate flooring installation. You need to gather the materials listed below. Measuring tape, hammer, pencil, laminate wood flooring planks, underlayment, spacers, tapping block, circular saw or laminate cutter, safety goggles, knee pads, optional but recommended. Step 2. Prepare the subfloor. Ensure that the subfloor is clean, dry, and level before laying the underlayment. Remove any existing flooring, clean up debris, and repair any imperfections. A level subfloor is crucial to avoid unevenness and potential issues with your laminate wood flooring in the future. Step 3. Install the underlayment. Lay the underlayment across the entire subfloor area. The underlayment acts as a moisture barrier and sound absorber, and helps smooth out minor imperfections in the subfloor. Follow the manufacturer's guidelines for installing the underlayment properly. Step 4. Acclimate the laminate wood flooring. Allow the laminate wood planks to acclimate to the room's temperature and humidity for at least 48 hours. This helps prevent any potential expansion or contraction issues after installation. Step 5. Begin the installation process. Start the installation from a corner of the room and work your way toward the opposite wall. Place spacers along the walls to create a small gap that allows the flooring to expand and contract without causing any damage. Step 6. Install the first row. Lay the first row of laminate wood planks along the starting wall, ensuring the tongue side faces the wall. Use a tapping block and hammer to gently tap the planks into place, ensuring a snug fit. Use a circular saw or laminate cutter to cut the last plank to fit the remaining space. Step 7. Continue with subsequent rows. For each subsequent row, insert the tongue of the new plank into the groove of the previous row at a slight angle. Lower the plank to the floor, align it properly, and then gently tap it into place using the tapping block and hammer. Stagger the joints of adjacent rows to create a more natural and visually appealing look. Step 8. Complete the installation. Continue installing the laminate wood planks row by row until you reach the final wall. Measure and cut the last row of planks to fit the remaining space, ensuring a proper expansion gap along the edge. Remove the spacers and install the baseboards or molding to cover the gaps and complete the installation. A few tips about how to install laminate wood flooring on concrete. Installing laminate wood flooring on a concrete subfloor requires some additional steps compared to installing it on a wooden subfloor. Concrete subfloors can be prone to moisture, which can cause damage to the laminate planks if not properly addressed. Here are some essential tips to ensure a successful installation. Moisture testing. Before starting the installation, it's crucial to test the concrete subfloor for moisture. Use a moisture meter to check the moisture levels at various spots on the floor. If the moisture levels exceed the recommended limit for laminate flooring, usually around 4%, you will need to address the moisture issue before proceeding. Moisture barrier. To protect the laminate planks from moisture, lay down a moisture barrier or vapor barrier over the concrete subfloor. This barrier helps prevent any moisture from seeping up into the laminate and causing damage or warping over time. Choose a high-quality barrier and ensure it covers the entire subfloor area, overlapping the seams by a few inches. Adhesive or floating installation. When installing laminate wood flooring on concrete, you have two primary methods: adhesive or floating installation. The floating method involves laying the planks on top of the underlayment without any attachment to the concrete, while the adhesive method requires gluing the planks directly to the concrete. The floating method is more common and DIY friendly. Quality laminate flooring. Choose a high-quality laminate flooring product that is specifically designed for use on concrete subfloors. Look for options with moisture-resistant properties and an appropriate thickness for stability. Tools and installation. The tools needed for installing laminate wood flooring on concrete are similar to those for installation on wooden subfloors. Ensure you have the necessary tools, such as a tapping block, spacers, circular saw or laminate cutter, and a moisture-resistant adhesive if you opt for the adhesive method. Expansion gap. Remember to leave the recommended expansion gap of 1/4 to 1/2 inch around the perimeter of the room and at all fixed objects, including walls and columns. This gap accommodates potential expansion and contraction of the laminate planks. Finishing touches. After the installation is complete, remove the spacers and install baseboards or molding to cover the expansion gap and create a clean and finished look. 6 mistakes to avoid when installing laminate wood flooring on plywood. When installing laminate wood flooring on plywood, Certain mistakes can lead to unsatisfactory results and potential damage to the flooring. To ensure a successful and long-lasting installation, here are some crucial mistakes to avoid. Neglecting subfloor preparation. Ensure the plywood subfloor is clean, dry, and level before laying the laminate flooring. Remove any debris, dust, or adhesive residue from previous flooring installations. Address any unevenness by sanding down high spots or using a floor leveling compound. Not staggering the joints. Avoid lining up the end joints of adjacent rows, as this can weaken the floor's structure and lead to an unappealing visual pattern. Stagger the joints of the planks by at least 12 inches for a more natural and sturdy installation. Using excessive force during installation. Laminate flooring should be installed with care and precision. Avoid using excessive force when tapping the planks into place, as it can damage the tongue and groove edges, leading to ill-fitting planks and visible gaps. Overlooking manufacturer guidelines. Always follow the manufacturer's instructions and recommendations for the specific laminate flooring product you're using. This includes acclimation requirements, installation techniques, and proper maintenance. Rushing the installation. Installing laminate wood flooring on plywood requires attention to detail and patience. Rushing the process can lead to mistakes and an uneven finish. Take the time to ensure each plank is properly aligned and securely installed. Ignoring floor protection. During the installation process, protect the laminate flooring from heavy foot traffic, spills, and other potential damage. Cover the newly installed flooring with a protective layer until the entire installation is complete. FAQs. Can I install laminate wood flooring over existing flooring? In most cases, it's possible to install laminate flooring over existing flooring such as vinyl, linoleum, or hardwood. However, it's essential to ensure the subfloor is level and free of damage before proceeding. Removing carpet or thick padding is recommended to achieve a smooth and stable installation. Is professional help necessary for laminate flooring installation? No, professional help is not necessary for laminate flooring installation. With the right tools and materials, and following the manufacturer's instructions, it's a feasible DIY project for many homeowners. However, if you're unsure about your abilities or have a particularly challenging room layout, consulting a professional can be beneficial.